Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. This is Kelly Wiler here at Girl Upcycled Studio. If you're brand new here on my channel, because I am videotaping this to my YouTube channel live as well, along with my Facebook, all my Facebook friends. This is a place where you can learn all things art related. Sometimes I do a little bit of art on furniture, but mostly here lately I've been doing art on canvas, doing anything, hi Wendy, doing anything from acrylics to, I use a lot of the DIY branded paint because it's so just vibrantly pigmented. Hello Facebook user, I'm not sure who that is, but I'm saying hello to you. If I can't see your name, that means you have to give StreamYard permission so that they'll let me see your name. It's just a thing Facebook says. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I can't see your name. Hi, Judith. I can see your name. Anyway, so I thought I would share the picture. I've got a little side-by-side that I'm doing, and I thought I would work on this a little bit with all of you. And if any of you have any kind of questions art related, I'm your girl. You can ask me anything. Hello, Miss Karen Smith. I can see you, Suzanne, but above that it says Facebook user. So hi, Terry. You have to give them permission. So just so you know, I have a time lapse of this from start to finish that I'm going to be putting up on my YouTube channel when I get it completed. I am now on the very top layer of this, and I'm going to just be tweaking. If you notice by the picture, like his nose needs lightened up a little bit, and I'm going to brighten him up here. I'm going to be putting texture on him and maybe doing a little bit of knife work tonight with him. So thank you. I see where it says the Joy Shop. Thank you so much. So anyway, so if you don't get to watch all of it tonight, stay tuned, and I'll be, like I said, I'll be adding this into my YouTube channel full length. Okay, so let's get to painting here. And all of you, I would love to know what you are doing today. Are you doing anything creative today? And if not, what are you getting into? Maybe you're running errands. Let's see, somebody says, okay, I wanted to make sure I have given permission before. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, hi, sis. I don't know. I don't know how StreamYard does that. I think you just have to go in once, but maybe when it renews or something like that, it's techie stuff, so who knows. Sis, I see you made some awesome new jewelry. So if you all haven't seen her work, it's pretty awesome. She has some new stuff coming out. All right, so let me just kind of take a peek at this and think about what I want to do. If you notice, I brightened this up just a bit because it must have been a winter. Yeah, obviously it's winter. There's, on the original photo, there's snow. But I kind of wanted this to be a little bit brighter and cheery, and so I brightened up the background just a little bit and did just this beautiful wash. And I'm putting some greens down at the side below, on each side of him. So I think I may add a little more greenery right now. I don't want the greenery to take away from him, but I think it needs a little more color down there. And I may even do some little kind of impressionistic style flowers down around him, just so it gives the impression that he's maybe walking around some wildflowers in a field. I'm in Ohio, and we have a lot of farmland here, and that is very typical, just to have daisies and just these beautiful wildflowers. Queen Anne's lace is one that we have growing here quite a bit. So I think I may give like these little impressions of some of the flowers in the background just for a little added touch. Terry says, I like your background better. Thank you so much. Hello, Stacy and Mary. How are you? So there's a little bit of a story behind this, which is kind of cute. So when COVID hit, everybody was getting on TikTok. I was like, oh, okay, I'll get on there, see what the heck it is, just what I need, one more thing to do, right? But I ended up just loving it. Wendy, thank you so much. She gave me a little super sticker. But so I got on there and I started following these different farms, and because, you know, I'll push this over a little bit. Well, y'all won't see it, will ya? So here, because I was trying to just uplift myself, right? Keep myself kind of like in a mood where it was a little bit lighter in mood. And so I started following some different farms and just different fun things like that. And so this little guy, he was born on one of the farms that I was watching. And I wish that I would have, I'll try to find them so I could tag them. But I thought it was so cute. This little guy was born, and I just thought, oh my gosh. And so what this was a miniature Galloway, which I had never heard of. I'm going to reduce this a little bit. I feel like I had never heard of a miniature Galloway before. But anyway, so I took just a still shot of the video, right? And we did a class inside my creators club. So that was, and it was much, much smaller. It was only like, I don't know, guys, do you remember what? I think mine was just like a 16 by 20. It was really small. And then a local customer that I know was walking around, and he had seen the painting that I did, and asked about it. And I said, oh yeah, that one's long gone, it's sold. And he was like, oh, okay, bummer. And then he was like, he talked me into painting another one. So I told him I would. I don't do a lot of commissions anymore, but I really enjoyed this one so much. So I was like, sure, I'll do it again, because, you know, and each one's going to be a little bit different, like, right? I think it's kind of impossible to do everything, you know, something completely the same, obviously, when it's handmade, but he looks pretty close to it. Only this one is on a 36 by 36. So it's a really, really big one. So hopefully, and I told him, I said, well, you know, when you see it, you're not obligated to it too. If it's not, I always feel like, oh, I don't want them to feel obligated to take it if they don't end up liking it. But hopefully they do. So I'm just knifing in, if you can see, knifing in some of the grassy area. Just making it a little more dominant. You can see how it's coming out more here compared to over here. So I'm just kind of doing a little bit on some of these top layers. Have any of you painted on a 36 by 36 or anything bigger? I know we've been having a lot of fun in the group, in my art group. We painted on really large surfaces not too long ago. I know I chose a door to paint on. It's not, of course, finished yet. I seem to be known for that, starting these things, and then I don't always get them finished. But it's really hard because when you're running a group, like I'm always striving to find new classes and come up with new classes. And so I'm always like, you know, trying to get one done, and I'm turning around starting another one. So, but that's a good problem to have. I love being inspired by different things. And I've noticed lately that I have been getting so much inspiration from animals, all these different animals. So, I mean, it must be my thing. So, Wendy, thank you. You don't have to do that. She keeps sending me, I don't know what, it's super stickers, but thank you so much. You're so sweet. That's so thoughtful. I don't even know what to do with those. Does anybody know what to do with the super sticker? Must cash it in somehow. Oh, buy me a cup of coffee with that, girlfriend. Thank you. Let's see, so, but anyway, yeah, I'm loving this, and I hope my customers like this, and if not, it'll be up for sale if they're not happy with it. What I could do is maybe get prints of this too if I need, you know, if anybody wants one. I have been doing that here and there. I don't have prints of everything, but I have been getting some prints here and there made. I'm just gonna mist it just lightly. Soften that up down at the bottom. Sometimes you just cannot, you can't duplicate your fingers sometimes. Even though I have a knife here, sometimes your fingers just really do a better job than any brush or any knife you could find sometimes. Awesome, Stacy. Yep. It would be awesome decoupage paper. Terry, that's kind of a cool idea. Yeah, I mean, this will be really cool on the front of a big piece of furniture for those of you that are furniture painters. So, and that's kind of what I try to teach my members is, you know, even though you are, because I do have quite a few furniture painters in there, but even though you're a furniture painter, find inspiration from different artists that you follow or different artwork that you see out there. Maybe you're on Pinterest and you're looking, or you're on the internet and you see an amazing artist. What is it about that artist that you like? Is it their subject matter? Is it the texture that they achieve? Is it the blending that they achieve? Is it the layering of the colors and maybe the color scheme? I don't know. So just a thought. I'm painting over on the side as well. Okay, I'm liking that much better. Much better. I think I will add a little bit over here on this other side. And I kind of want a little bit around the ground here where his legs would be. I am using some green tones along with some yellowy kind of tone. This is raw sienna, I believe. Yes, raw sienna. But you could totally, for those of you that are using the DIY paint, you could use the, let's see what colors. You could do the queen bee with just a little drop of layered chocolate in it, not very much, but that will tone it down just a little bit to get more of that burnt yellow, like the raw sienna is a little more of a burnt. So that you should be able to achieve that color with that. Okay. Terry says, I'm a furniture painter, but I can't draw. That's why I have decoupage paper. Well, there's no shame in that, because that's like, we live in a time where we have just so many amazing products out there that we can use, and we have access to all of it. So yes. So, okay. I feel like I need to move that a little bit. Is that better? There we go. He was so cute though, you guys. If I can find the name of that farm, I will let you know what that is, because man, he was cute. He's probably all grown up now. He was just born when I took this picture of him. And it was a video, so I did like a screenshot of a video is what I did. Okay, I feel like I need to work on his nose just a smidgen. He was cute. A miniature Galloway. Has anybody else ever heard of that? Brightened it right up right there, didn't it? Miniature Galloway. I've heard of the Highlands, but never the miniature Galloway. It wasn't so much like, you know, like if I could keep a plant alive, I'm doing good. So see, that's why I can't be on a farm. I can't be responsible for animals. Right? Cannot. I was worried enough when I was having a child. I was like, oh my gosh, keep this child alive, right? A lot of stress. No, but I don't know enough about animals to be on the farm. Oh, that really, you see? Okay, do you see just the little tiny touches that I did right there? Just brought that nose right out, didn't it? Just boom, there it was. Let's see, I feel as though I'm going to I might make his nose just a little bit, add it a little bit longer, just a smidge. But that shows you what these little tiny touches will do. How are you, Judy? Right. Okay, so and it's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. It's nice having the pictures side by side too, so I can really get a good feel for what it needs to look like. Still need to finish that little, not little, it's actually a big bear that I painted with Jennifer. Let's see, and I feel as though So hopefully I'll get back to that. Depends on when I get this guy done. He's supposed to be due in August, and so I really want to get him finished up and just get him under my belt, you know. Sometimes the longer I keep something and the more changes I'll have. Hi, Christina. You know, the more I look at it, then I'll want to change. I keep changing things is what happens, right? Any of you do that? The longer you have it, then the more changes. That happens. Yeah, I really think his nose looks a lot better. Okay, so I feel as though he needs a little bit of light added to his eyes. So I'm going to see if I can add just a little tinge. I don't even think you all can see that, but it's there. These beautiful big eyelashes. Okay, so there's that. Let me grab some titanium white. I am trying really hard to be consistent with getting my videos up over on YouTube. I'm working on some edited things here and there, so hopefully I can keep with that. I'm gonna lay some in here. It really looks pretty bright right here where the light's hitting them. His name was Todd, by the way, which I thought was pretty darn cute. You see how it's really, if you look on the picture, how bright it is on the picture compared to the painting. So, I'm not sure if I have anything brighter than the titanium. Let me see. I have milky white. That's the brightest I have. I feel like I can see it a lot better here than what you're able to see too. So he has these little cute little curls on the very top of his head. He's so cute, like it's a little afro. It's so cute. I know you guys can't see the texture and everything of it, but oh, he's adorable. I don't think my husband would like it if I came home with a pet cow, would he? He'd probably put his foot down. He usually gives me about whatever I want, but I think even Wiler would probably have a little problem with that. And I'm just barely touching my canvas. I think I told you guys before that you kind of act like there's a little tiny pearl in between, hi Renee, in between your knife and the canvas. And that kind of helps keep your mind from scraping too harshly, right? Oh, that knife work on the top is really, it's good. Really brings it out, guys. Now, if you guys can see all the texture it's making. And there's quite a bit of color underneath this too, which I know you won't be able to see that until I get the final video up and the time lapse. You'll be surprised at all of the color that is down inside this underpainting. That's why it takes so long with these paintings, is like you want to put all that depth and put that rich history into your paintings, right? Gives it all that yummy hidden detail. Okay, I feel as though it's touches here. I know this ear, I had to work on it the other day, so it's kind of had to paint over some things that I added. Cannot wait to get the bear done, you guys. That was the first time I had painted a bear, and I really enjoyed that. Really did. Yeah, I could just see that in like a lodge or something somewhere, right? Or a log home or something. All right, let's see, what else? So I'm gonna step over here and just check out some different. Still feel like it needs a little more this kind of a red. Brown red tone to his ear. Had his ear done all one other time and had to make it bigger, but it almost has a little bit of like a mauvey kind of a, not mauve, but you know what I mean, a little bit of warmth to it. Just a little smidgen of warmth, I think. Let's see. Okay, running out of water. Get some, a little drip started there. Looks like I had it dripping before. Get some little hairs. Painting Todd, yes. Yes, I am. I love me some Todd. I think I will just a little bit down this ear. It's gonna be a star, I think. Keep painting him, huh? Oh shoot, he's too cute. All right, So that's pretty wet right there. So I'm going to grab my knife and maybe add a little more. Actually, maybe just a little tinge of gray. Do that with the brown clay. Okay. It almost has this, if you look at the original, it almost has this kind of triangular, but I don't want to be literal about it, but it does have like a little bit of a triangular. So these are the things that kind of give him his characteristics. So think about that as you're painting. I like the drips. Imagine that. Hopefully the client likes it. All right. Yeah, I think that's a little closer to what his little head is looking like too. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with it so far. All right. Let's step back and look at it. He's really cute. A lot of character, this one, doesn't he? All right. Back to the, I am back over to the knife situation here. Kind of lightly tapping. I want to completely cover up the shadows that I just put in, but I do want to direct that hair where it's supposed to be. Those of you that are available, we do have the SOAR retreat coming up, and that'll be next weekend. You guys can still grab, there's a few tickets left. So VIPs are gone, and I don't know if the dinner tickets are sold out, but you can find the tickets at Rose City Boutique. It's actually shoprosecity.com is where you can find your tickets. I will be there painting live with Dion Woods of the Turquoise Iris and Debbie Beard of Debbie's Design Diary. And Debbie is the owner of the DIY Paint Company, and she has a YouTube channel. So those ladies are some of the top in the business that I have met, and I'm just very honored to be able to paint with them live once again. And teach all of the attendees and inspire, and we will be inspired by the attendees as well. I mean, we always have so many creative ladies that come to that. So we all go home with our cups filled, overflowing. We would love, love, love to see you there if you're available. That is in Southwest Ohio. It's South Charleston, Ohio is where that is. So I will be doing intuitive style painting. So it will be a little bit different than this. Hello, Cindy Webb over on my YouTube. So nice to see you. So we'll be going over some of the practices with intuitive art, which I love, and I think everybody should at least try it. It's just an amazing way to paint. So I am just looking at his ears right now, and I'm really liking all of the just the softness and how the way his ears are, the flow of the hair and all of that. So I'm going to continue with that. And if you notice, I'm kind of looking back at my camera as I'm doing this, because I do like to get another kind of point of view as I'm painting. And when you look at, like, if you don't work with the camera, if you don't paint with the camera like I am, that is behind me, you could just put like a mirror up behind you, and it's really good just to get like a different perspective, right? Of the angles. I may want to open that up just a little bit more. I feel like it's getting too light. Let me just back it up. There's nothing you can't change. You can just open things right back up if they need to be. So don't be afraid of making changes. I really like how this other ear is kind of dripping a little bit. I may want to drip a little more. Some darker color. His ears, I think, have so much personality, so that's why I've kind of changed them a couple of different times since I've been doing this. So, running out of water. And getting low. Here we go. Okay, so I think it's pretty wet. So I think what I'm going to do right now is take a moment and just maybe work on some of the field area. And like I said, remember I was going to do maybe some just faded out, just soft, kind of billowy, soft, blurred out flowers, kind of very soft and kind of, I don't know what the word is. I'm going to kind of work on that a little bit. Let's see. We want to do color. maybe. It's going to be primarily white, but I think I want just a little teeny tiny tinge of green because we talked about Queen Anne's lace and maybe daisies or something like that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I know that I want it to be subtle and I don't want it to take over. So we will. If you guys can see that, I think that's pretty subtle. It's just kind of giving the impression of the flower, not being too literal here. I am time-lapse, doing a time-lapse video as well at the same time with all of you. So I hope I'm not in front of the camera, of the feeling I am. Now, if you want it to be really kind of faded, you could kind of smudge it out a little bit. I don't know if it matters on this so much, but just fade it out a little bit. I just want it to be a little bit of an impression. I don't want it to take over. Almost looks like scribbles almost. If anybody has any questions for me, feel free to ask. Remember when you're painting too, gang, flowers that are closer to you are going to be larger. The ones that are further away are going to be, just small. So keep that in mind. Painting. White into there. Too green. Love Queen Anne's lace though. So something about it. Although I don't know that you can really tell it's Queen Anne's lace, but that's what I have in mind with the color. definitely adds a little something to all of the field and everything, right? Hello, Facebook user, Adrienne Newberry, good to see you. I think I need to add top this a little bit. Tone some of that down a little bit. See, I do want to add some light. I'm trying to define this front leg a little bit. Okay. Grab some more white because I just mixed my green into it. Let's see. Anybody else painting today? Can't be the only one now. I know that's not true. Oh, I'm happy with it. I'm pretty happy. I think I'm going to take a little breather and let it dry, let the layers dry a little bit, and see if I need to add anything or if I want to. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. I really, like I said, there's a lot of color down on the undertones of this. So if you look really closely, you'll see like little hints of like what appears to be just almost like a blue tone or a turquoise tone and a yellows and orange tones. So that's all on that undertone. So like I said, stay tuned. I will have a start to finish time lapse uploaded onto my YouTube whenever I get this done and completed. So Cindy says, I'm decluttering my art studio and watching you. Cindy, I need you to come declutter here. That would be amazing. That's the not so fun part, right? Because I don't know about you, Cindy, but I get like squirrel brain, like, oh, here I haven't played with this for a while. That or something that I've been looking for and lost, and then I find it. Yeah, it doesn't work well with me. So, but anyway, this is what I'm working on right now. I do have, let me see if I can show y'all. I do have the bear that I will be working on. I don't know if you can see him in the background there. So I'll be working on him at some point too in the next couple of days. He's been a blast. So I hope you all come back and tune in for that as well. If you are not signed up over on my YouTube channel, make sure you go do that because that is where I do have more edited videos. I do go live every once in a while there too, but I do have more of the edited videos and time lapse and all that good stuff. So go over there and subscribe as well. And thank you for those that are here on YouTube watching. I absolutely adore you all. Thanks for hanging out, and I will talk to you all very soon. All right. See you later. Keep creating, everybody. Get those paints out.